Hello, welcome back to chapter 2 of April Fool's Mr. Todd. This chapter is called Oodles of Moodles. After school, Judy was making a world's best teacher poster for Mr. Todd's new bulletin board. Stink, said Judy. Help me think up a joke. I want to play an April Fool's joke on Mr. Todd. No way can you play an April Fool's joke on your teacher, said Stink. Your teacher makes your report card, remember? Then help me think up a way funny A+ joke. A whoopee cushion? Said Stink. Too embarrassing, said Judy. A fake hand? Said Stink. You could put it in his desk. Judy chewed on her pencil. What else you got? Exploding gum? Said Stink. No gum in school. I got it. Stink pointed to Judy's poster. Cross out world's best teacher and change it to world's worst teacher. He cracked himself up. That joke gets a D-, Stink, said Judy. An April Fool's joke has to make you laugh, not hurt your feelings. For real? Said Stink. Did it hurt your feelings when I put blue milk in your cereal, or hid a plastic cockroach in your sandwich, or got you to believe that their mailman Jack Frost was from the North Pole? That was funny, said Stink. I rest my case, said Judy. The next morning, Judy woke up in a good mood, even though she still did not have a joke to play on Mr. Todd. Happy April Fool's Day, Mouse. Judy ran downstairs. Sitting on the table was a lumpy present from Stink. Hello! Judy Moody, had a birthday today. No fooling. Happy birthday, Jellybean, said Dad. Mom kissed Judy right on top of her messy hair. Happy birthday. Wait for me, said Stink, gliding into the room on sock feet. I want to watch you open your present from me. It's something you wanted really bad. It's pretty small for a puppy, said Judy. Guess again, said Stink. But it is from Furs and Fangs. A two-toed sloth? A sugar glider? Open it. Judy tore off the paper. It was not a two-toed sloth, and it was not a sugar glider. It was nothing but a stick. An ugly, skinny brown stick inside a plastic critter case. Wait just a creepy, crawly second. The stick had legs, skinny brown toothpick legs, and the stick moved. Oh, a bug that looks exactly like a stick. It's an Indian walking stick, nickname Frankensticky, said Stink. I wanted to get you a Goliath walking stick. A Goliath walking stick is almost as long as 2 rulers. Remember, a ruler is 1 foot, so 2 rulers would be 2 feet, or 24 inches. But it costed $22. This one was on sale because it's missing a leg, but it'll go back. You'll see. Judy nodded. Thanks, Stink Bug. I think I'm going to name it Twiggy. I can't wait to show Rocky and Frank and Mr. Todd. Mr. Todd, wait just a stink bug, not stink bug minute. She, Judy Moody, birthday girl, had just come up with the best April Fool's prank ever. At the bus stop, Judy collected sticks and put them in the critter case with Twiggy. She had pencils that looked like twigs, so she added those too. As soon as she got to school, Judy set the critter case with her new pet on Mr. Todd's desk. Now all she had to do was wait. Let the April fooling begin. Good morning, class. Happy April Fool's Day, said Mr. Todd. He spied the critter case. Oh, what's this? Sticks? It's Judy Moody's, said Jessica. You know how I collect Band-Aids and scabs and junk, said Judy. Well, sticks are my new thing now. Mr. Todd shook his head. He wrote rhyme time on the board. In England, if you get an April Fool's joke played on you, they call you a noodle. Who can give me a word that rhymes with noodle? Poodle, called Jessica. That's using your noodle. Mr. Todd turned to write on the board. Hey, said Jessica, one of Judy's sticks moved. Not now, Twiggy, not yet. Mr. Todd peered at the sticks collection. Nothing. Twiggy did not move on one toothpick leg. Mr. Todd turned back to the board. Oodle, cadoodle, caboodle. Judy doodled in her notebook. Any more words that rhyme with noodle? Mr. Todd asked. Doodle, called Judy. Hey, see? Said Jessica, pointing. One of Judy's sticks moved again, all by itself. Mr. Todd turned back around, but Twiggy was hiding under the lid now. Phew. Mr. Todd wasn't looking. Twiggy was on the move, but every time the teacher turned around, Twiggy was still as a stick. Mr. Todd wrote Moodle on the board. Moodle is not a word, said Jessica Finch. Well, sure it is, said Mr. Todd. A moodle is what you call a little mood. Oh, said Jessica. April Fools, said Mr. Todd. Everybody cracked up. Mr. Todd turned back to the board. Just then, Judy saw two antennae poke up through the top of the critter case. No, Twiggy, you little sneakerdoodle. Then a toothpick leg popped up, then another, and before you could say oodles of poodles, Twiggy had crawled right out of the critter case. Uh-oh, she, Judy Moody, was in a moodle. Jessica Finch jumped out of her seat. Told you, that stick, it's alive! Twiggy inched across the stack of math homework. Twiggy crept up the back of Mr. Todd's chair. Twiggy raced up Mr. Todd's sleeve and crawled right up. Mr. Todd, it's on your head, yelled Jessica Finch. Mr. Todd plucked the stick from his hair and held it in his hand. April Fools, Judy yelled. It's not a stick, it's a stick bug. Meet Twiggy. He's my new pet. He's an Indian walking stick. Look at that, said Mr. Todd, peering at the bug over his glasses. He held it up for the class to see. It really does look just like a stick. Isn't nature amazing? Class 3T oohed and awed over Twiggy. Did I fool you? Judy asked Mr. Todd. A+, you got me good, said Mr. Todd. But you better watch out, Judy Moody. I might have a trick or two up my sleeve. April Fool's Day isn't over yet. Gulp. Mr. Todd asked Judy, what rhymes with uh-oh? All right, we'll read chapter 3 tomorrow. One more day. Tomorrow is April Fool's Day.